Hello everyone. In this short advanced vocabulary video, we're looking at the C1 level noun, insight. Now again, that's C1 level according to Cambridge, the Cambridge Dictionary. I don't just make it up. But I wanted to look at this particular word today because I've noticed recently that it comes up a lot in articles, BBC articles and Guardian articles and other publications. But also it comes up a lot in the Cambridge English exams, sometimes in the questions, but also in the texts in the reading and use of English paper. Now you probably have a general idea of the meaning of insights. I mean, you can probably even infer the meaning from the component parts. Right? You have sight, which is your ability to see, and the preposition in, of course. So the basic meaning is a clear and deep understanding of something. But really, it's more than that. It refers to sort of a wisdom or an intuition or perception. So depending on the context, it can have a slightly different meaning or use. So as always, I have some useful examples to make sure you really understand this word. And the first example is, the documentary offers a fascinating insight into the lives of the indigenous people. Now, it's important to notice there that we often follow the word insight with the preposition into. It's kind of a collocation. So we often talk about an insight into something, as you'll see from other examples. But this example, the documentary offers a fascinating insight into the lives of indigenous people. So a fascinating insight. So that's giving you a deep understanding of the lives of the indigenous people. So of course, thinking of the Cambridge English exams, this may be a review, right? In the writing paper, you may use this type of sentence as a review. In this case, I'm referring to a documentary, but it may be a film or a book or anything that you may need to review. Okay, let's look at another example now. Through reading a variety of books on the subject, I gained a profound insight into human psychology. Okay, so by reading a variety of books, I read a number of books on this particular topic, and that helped me gain a profound insight into human psychology, which is the subject. So again, an insight into something, but also you'll see that insight was preceded by the verb gain. And again, that's quite common. That's a collocation, to gain insight into something. So in the context of this example, insight is referring to, yes, a deep and clear understanding, but also has this idea of wisdom, right? Now I've read this variety of books, I have more wisdom about this particular topic. Okay, one more example. At the conference, attendees were able to get valuable insights from industry leaders. Okay, so in this case, insight really is referring to sort of pieces of wisdom, right? Really valuable pieces of wisdom. Yes, again, it's a clear and deep understanding, but that definition is not really enough. And you'll see that in a lot of dictionaries. Just the definition of insight is a clear and deep understanding, but it's more than that in many contexts. Okay, before we finish, I just wanted to look at the adjective, which you'll also see quite a lot in many articles, and that's insightful. To be insightful, that's the adjective. So a couple of examples using insightful. The film's insightful analysis of the current situation is both refreshing and unique. So again, you could be reviewing a film here, right? So this film is giving an insightful analysis, so a really clear and deep analysis of the current situation, which in this reviewer's opinion is refreshing and unique. And one more example, the pundit made some insightful post-match comments. Okay, so a pundit is an expert on a particular topic who is invited to give their opinion. In this case, we're talking about football. It could be any sport, but it's very common in football. You know, in televised football matches, you have former players who are experts in the sport, of course, and they give their opinion. So in this case, the pundit is a football pundit. You can have political pundits too, who are experts in politics, and they are invited to comment and give their opinion. So the pundit made some insightful post-match comments. This means that this expert, football expert in this case, shared some very interesting wisdom or knowledge about the match in this case. Okay, as always, use it or lose it. Come up with your own examples, share them in the comments, and I'll see you very soon for another video.